Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I'll be discussing about NHS nurses and also the pay rise recently. I have heard from the RCN as well. Let me know in your comments what you do feel as a nurse and your pay rise. So it says, are NHS nurses finally getting paid what they deserve? The government says yes, but nurses across England, Wales, and Northern Ireland says otherwise. Today we break down the real story behind the new NHS pay rise, why the Royal College of Nurses rejected it, and how it's tied to rising costs of living. This is not just politics, it's just people's life, and let's dive in. I can also leave the link of what I've researched as well. And I'm actually with the RCN, Royal College of Nursing, and I've also voted as well that I do feel it's not enough. I'm happy I have a job, but it's just been, I've worked for the NHS for years, and I just feel that I haven't really see that much pay rise and what nurse deserve. Let me know in your comments. You could be saying no, but this is just my experience and this is just what I think. So it just says in June 2025, the government accepted a recommendation from the NHS peer review body to award NHS nurses, and it says 3.6% consolidated pay rise, backdated to April 1st, and it applies to Agenda for Change staff in England, Wales, Northern Ireland as well. You can also research that as well, and that's also what I've found out on research. And I've asked ChatGPT, and this is what ChatGPT came up with. But here's the problem: inflation at the time was sitting at nearly 6.7%. So what does that mean in real terms? Pay rise is already being swallowed up by cost of living. Let me know in the comment if you do feel that your pay rise is also, liaising with what your cost of living is and what you do feel about that problem. It just says, why does the RCN says no? Let us just dive in. The RCN's response: a historic rejection. In England, over 91% of nurses voted against the deal, in record-breaking 56% turnout. You can also research this as well. Similar results followed in Wales and Northern Ireland. I will leave a link on what I've gathered. RCN says the offer doesn't reflect the real value of nurses' work, is unfairly lower than pay awards given to doctors and teachers. Just let me know what you do feel about that and what it's saying. We all do have our views as well and our experiences and how it's affecting us. And it ignores the deeper crisis of nurse retention, burnout, just feeling vacancy rates as well. And RCN General Security states this pay offer is not enough to fix a broken system or to keep nurses in the profession. You can also do the research as well. I'll leave a link about that. And it does state how it affects our cost of living crisis. It doesn't really matter that you're a nurse or a healthcare, does anyone in the NHS do you feel about this crisis? Real nurse stories graph comparing wages versus inflation, and this is what I came up with. Nurses are facing real hardships. Some report relying on food banks, others taking out payday loans just to pay their bills. Just let me know if you've experienced this. I would love to know your comments. And it says, in terms of research, since 2010, NHS pay has fallen over 25% in real terms. A new qualified Band 5 nurse earns about 30,000 today, but its salaries has kept up with inflation. That would be over 38,000. We'll leave a link. You can also research this as well and what I've found. Do you feel nurses have lost thousands of pounds over the past decade? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also wanted to know your thoughts if this affects your mental health. I have also asked ChatGPT about this, and this what ChatGPT has come up with. It says nurses, or it could be anyone that NHS, has faced chronic stress and just feeling burned out. Constant financial insecurity leading to chronic stress, which nurses also face from emotional demanding work long hours to make ends meet. Example: bank shifts, agency work, causing physical and emotional exhaustion, contributing to just feeling burnt out. I've also come up with a research on what ChatGPT has said, and it says according to the RCN survey in 2023, over 70% of nurses said financial pressure has negatively impacted on their well-being. Let me know in your comments what you feel. It says anxiety, nurses also face, and depression. Let me know that if you felt this way as well. They're just worrying about their bills, their rent, their mortgages, childcare, just holding down a demanding healthcare jobs, increasing the risk of anxiety disorders and distress and depression. The stigma around asking for help, as a professional, especially in a caregiving profession, leads just to isolation and emotional fatigue. Let me know if you experience this. We can also build a community and just say what we feel. A nurse told the Nursing Times, I go home and cry most nights. I can't afford counseling. I can't afford time off as well. Just let me know if you face this as well. And it says moral injury. Nurses feel morally torn when they can't provide a level of care patients deserve due to staff shortages and just feeling burnt out. Just let me know if you experience this as well. And it also states combined with feeling undervalued by the government pay policies, the result is deep emotional conflict and resentfulness. It says also workplace tensions and withdrawal. And it also says financial hardship fuels resentfulness and tension in teams, especially when nurses take on multiple roles and shifts just to survive. Many nurses face emotional withdrawal or concerning just leaving altogether this profession, just feeling hopeless and just feeling unsupported. Just let me know if you felt this. There may be some nurses that haven't felt this as well. It's just up to our experience, and you can just leave a comment as well. And it just also says an MC report that number of nurses citing stress and mental health and working condition as a reason for leaving the NHS rose to about 20% since 2020. You can also research this as well. And it also says the vicious cycle: low pay, stress, burnout, resignation, staff shortages, and they've also said more stress. And that's according to what ChatGPT has come up with and what nurses has also stated. So, and their views. So it says mental health tool in their own words. I love nursing, but it's killing me slowly, mentally and emotionally. And as well, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. I do feel that we do feel burned out, especially if you're working on the wards as well. Just leave me in the comments if you have faced staff shortages and you're just feeling so burnt out. Have you ever felt that you just feel that you just want to leave this profession? It's a really good profession to help others as well, but also we're individuals, we're human, and we do have feelings, and we do have a right to speak as well, our feelings, because everybody comes with different experiences. So just let me know in the comments what you feel about this. And nurses, it says the next step in terms of the RCN and what it wants. You can also research this as well. It says a complete review of the agenda for change, pay system, fair pay restoration, not token rises, better support for nursing students, and career progression. Unless action is taken this summer, the union could move to a formal strike ballot, once again bringing healthcare to a crossroad. I'm not sure, that's what it says, if there's going to be, if they haven't agreed with this payment, if there's going to be a summer in terms of a strike ballot. Just let me know in the comments as well what you've researched, and this is just what I've came up with. Just don't take this all as face value. You can also do your research. If you believe in a fair pay, in safe healthcare, in protecting those to protect us, leave a comment, because this isn't just a dispute. Let me know if you feel it's fair. Would like to know your thoughts on this matter. It's nice speaking to you. I will also be speaking about another experience if you want to have a look on that. And I've spoken my experience of working as a nurse on a previous video as well. And we should all aim to think about our mental health. And also as nurses, if it's, there are some nurses, they don't want to speak out. I'm a shy person as well. And yeah. So I'm happy that I spoke about this, and I'll leave the link of what I've researched as well. So bye. I'll see you in my next channel. Goodbye.